Oh, what's up, guys? Jean-Claude Downing over here. And today I got a quick little trippy one for you. Last night when I was just breezing on TikTok, as many of us do, I saw that EA just announced a really trippy AI video game called, I think, Imagination Creation.
We call this space Imagination Creation.
Something like that. And yeah, it's just basically the craziest AI thing that I've seen so far. Better than text to image.
But yeah, I just wanted to have a look at it with you guys.
Hear your thoughts, have a little chat about it. And yeah, so without further ado, let's have a look.
Creation. Let's take a look.
Hey, what if we made a game out of cardboard boxes? Yeah, let's do it. Make amazing cardboard boxes.
Okay.
Make it more complex.
Yo, that's crazy. Okay, so far it's looking really interesting. Really interesting. First questions I have, is it only boxes? Can I only make stuff with boxes, or can it be anything? I'm assuming it can be maybe a bit more. Also, the characters seem to be having a weird little glitch thing. Off the bat, it looks like a pretty good game. Like off the bat, I don't think it looks much better than, let's say, an indie kind of game like this. I've seen some indie developers make shooters that are arguably better than this, obviously, because they have that human touch, maybe. But it doesn't look bad for something that just got typed in. It's actually mind-blowing. It's extremely good. Even the reflections on the actual, like, look on the plastic on the boxes, even the sellotape is reflecting the sun. Like, yeah, that also looked glitchy. Hey, was it just me, or when he threw it, it did like a type thing? So obviously this is like the beta of the beta, you know what I'm saying? But still seems like a little kink here or there. But let's keep watching. Even the animations for the loading, are crazy. Like, they obviously not like chugga, but they're still wild. Pay attention to them. So this is the guy at EA that's basically like the messiah, and he's just giving us the prophecy of this AI game concept. And you'll see now, like, he gives the speech and nobody applauds because everyone is just so dumbfounded and so shook by what's actually going on. Yeah, I think everybody is just like really blown away by what's going on in front of their eyes. Because what this guy is basically suggesting is, hey, let's make this new game in a new way that requires 70-80% less of the maybe animators, programmers, you know what I mean, things like that. You don't need people to model worlds anymore. You don't need people to model characters. You don't need animators, sketch artists, whatever. A lot of those things is going to be taken away, meaning more money for the investors, which is really scary. I mean, probably not for the investors. They're probably there sipping their champagne, having a fucking time. But for the rest of us. But the twist of it all, I do want to say, with this, I'm sure means that the ability for people to make games a lot easier with AI is going to come. I mean, there's already meshy AI making mad 3D models with just text. So now you throw in something like this, and like the top comment over here is make generic game without soul. And I agree with that to a certain extent, just because, yeah, that game doesn't look like it has a lot. But does it look fun? Shit, yeah, kind of. And does that make me a bad person? I don't think so. I do think that this tool will be used not to make full-fledged games. Well, obviously the EA one will, but what I think these tools mean for us is that, oh, sorry, my dog, guys. Hey, Jesse. So what this means, what this means for people that are indie developers, it might mean that they can get, it's the same with the image AI generation. They're not super perfect, but even me, sometimes for thumbnails, I'll generate something and then put it a part of my much bigger collage. You know, if you're not using the tools that are provided, you're just sleeping, man. Imagine you went to school and everybody was using ChatGPT and you were the only one not using ChatGPT. You'd feel like a fucking idiot. And that's because you fucking are, if you're not using it. Like, everybody knows it's not 100%, but you got to learn to make it work for you because it is a new tool that people need to use. So, as much as this is really scary, fuck. Okay, where was I? Oh, tools. So yeah, if you're just not using these tools, you just need to embrace them a bit, because you could get left behind. As much as this is really scary and is gonna mess up a lot of jobs, it might create some new ones. Maybe some people have to now learn how to properly prompt these things so they can do it. I don't know. It's a really strange world that we're heading into, and I really want to know what you guys think. Please comment, tell me, is this crazy? Is this cool? Another comment that I thought was really interesting was this. This AI ain't making anything.
It's pre-made characters, pre-made guns, and probably pre-made carbonara assets.
Whatever the fuck carbonara is, Nicholas Erickson has a point. I mean, I don't think it's technically pre-made, but we know how AI works. It studies what we do. So everything that we're seeing there, those boxes could be like inspired via Modern Warfare 3 box fight, you know what I mean? So nothing there is technically, or even though it's original, it's not original, you know? It's original, but it's not original. And it just makes me think it's the same as like when people started getting wary for video creators and stuff, like, well, where's this content coming from? How are you training this model? So it'd be really interesting to see in the future, like, hopefully it comes out, like, where EA got their content to train this model to make these characters. I don't know about you, but those guys looked hella Fortnite-ish. Yeah, and it says a lot. So Nicholas Erickson, if you see this, thank you, bro. Anything we pay to Crete, I hate paying to Crete too. Check that. We're being promoted from paying to debug testers to paying to be developers. Crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna link the video in my bio. You guys can go check it out. There is just like 30 seconds left, so let's just hop into the last bit.
Ultimately, by the end, they created a social game experience, one that started with our AAA content as a foundation, but that quickly took on a life of its own, beyond something we built. Over time, you can imagine these same players and others like them continuing to build in, around, and beyond EA's foundations, maybe even creating experiences that become the basis of entirely new chart-topping IPs. This would represent a new level of symbiotic relationship between our...
That's what I was talking about earlier. That makes me think about the whole Roblox child slavery scandal. That sounds like, okay, if we come up with cool ideas in your game, does that mean EA owns that game now? Yeah. So the last thing I wanted to leave you with is by a random user. It could even be a bot, but if this is a bot, this bot is spitting. Homie says over here, if I wanted to develop a game, I'd become a game developer. I game to experience stories created by people with a passion for telling them. If that doesn't make a grown man cry, I don't know what will, because I felt that shit. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. This was just a real quick one. Just want to put it together because I thought this was super interesting. And yeah, if you guys like this kind of just quick impromptu news stuff, I could do more of them too. But yeah, much love. Stay mad, stay magical, and I'll see you homies soon. Peace.